Hi guys, so this is just a short video to illustrate to you how you can take your MP4 or MP4 file of your screen recording and you actually make a link available to the students via a YouTube video. I noticed that even after you've saved your screen recorded lecture into an MP4 format, it's maybe sometimes still a bit too large, and then you will have difficulty in emailing it to someone. So rather, and it will also take some time to upload it to my tutor. So rather go and do all your presentations and save it in MP4 format, and then you go and take it and convert it to the YouTube channel, and then you will get actual website link, and then you can rather share the link in a nice summarized table to your students in terms of recording 1, recording 2, or lecture 1, lecture 2, etc. However you want to save your recording schedules that you can provide to the students. So yeah, let me show you. It's quite easy. We just go to YouTube. Obviously, I now assume that you've got a Gmail account. If you don't have, then you just go on to Gmail. You just go on to Google and you type in Gmail. You create a username and a password for yourself. Then you will use those same credentials to sign in to your account. I'll put in my password. Right, so you will now have two options. You can either go here to the right hand corner and you'll go to your channel or your videos. So let's go to your channel, and you can see here I will upload a video. There's no videos currently there, so you go to YouTube Studio. We say upload video, or we just go to this button here that says upload video. This is what we want to do, because remember we already have that file available. So I will just quickly browse to the recording that I shared with you yesterday evening, the screen recording one. Open. So you just basically go and select the MP4 file. Here you provide a proper title for the file. You give a brief description here. You don't have to, but it's advisable. You can just give a brief description of the objective of the lecture, etc. You will see it's busy uploading here. It's going to take a bit of time. It's advisable at this point in time just to alert you again, like I've mentioned in the screen recording lecture. Don't have a recording that is 90 minutes long. Rather take, let's say for example, study unit 1, which is maybe divided up into 4 lectures, and you take one lecture, and one lecture might even have 4 15-minute recordings, and lecture 2 might have 8 10 or 15-minute recordings. So you will just have to look at your own planning. It's in any case not advisable just to have such a long recording of 90 minutes, because students will start losing, you will lose the attention of the students when they have to listen to a recording that is 90 minutes long. Rather break it up in small focused sessions in terms of your recordings. You will immediately notice that there is a link immediately available here, and this is the actual link that we are going to use, that you will copy for your students. So you can just go and click on the copy video link, and this is the actual link we are going to paste into a Word document or into the body of the email. You don't have to worry to add it to a playlist. The audience, we can just say no, it's not made for kids. And more options, we will just leave this for now. We're just going to stick to the basics. Later on you can go make it very nice to add some tags or subtitles, etc. For now we're just skipping to the basics. So before you click next, just wait for the video to be properly uploaded. It's going to guide us through these 3 steps. Alright, so we just give it some time. And if you have a 90-minute presentation here, then this is going to take quite some time. So rather stick to the advice that I've just given. Let's just give it some time to just quickly process the video. As soon as it's done with the processing, then you will see the video will display, will be displayed here, and then we can click next. Right? Whilst we wait, it is just important to note, guys, I really encourage you to please let us embrace technology. Let us please make this the new way of giving our lectures to the students. Even after campus reopens, we will still have face-to-face interaction with the students. I encourage each and every lecturer to please, from now on, as I've explained in the email, to do all your recordings. I want you to please implement this with immediate effect. It's always good for students to go and do revision of the lectures that they've missed, or to just merely go back if there was a specific area that they didn't understand properly. This is really, really valuable, and I really want us to implement this with immediate effect, as I've explained. And yeah, the benefits that flows from this is just, it speaks for itself. So I really encourage each and every staff member to join me in making and breathing life into the way we lecture and the information we make available to our students. So we'll just give it a few more seconds for this processing to be done 100%. Alright. Okay, now it's finished processing. Now you can see the video is, this is the video that I shared with you last night. So now we will go to step 2. We just wait. It says finished processing. We click next. Now you can add a nice picture at the end, or you can add some cards, whatever, to just make it more interactive, more lively. You can play around with these elements later. For now, let us just stick to the basics, get the video link out to the students. So we just basically, I'm not going to do anything here. You just basically click next. Here, this is the way we're going to make it private or public, etc. We don't want to make it public for everyone to see out there. You can if you want to, but I advise rather to keep it as unlisted. Okay, so only the people that you share the link with will be able to see this. So public just means if someone out there goes and type in anything in terms of a search term of video recording, lectures or whatever, it might pick up your recordings or your lectures, and then it's in public domain. Rather stick with unlisted. All right, unlisted and private still means it's private. Okay, unlisted is just not public. Tick the unlisted option, and you obviously copy and paste the link of the video to your students, and we will click save. And done and dusted. Here is the video link. Again, we can just hover over the mouse with the mouse, or we just merely click copy link. We will close, and that is how we have created the video. And to have a proper link for that, I can now go just to a Word document. I just go there and I just go Control V, or just right click and paste, and now you can see there's the link. So I can literally now highlight that link, copy that link, and I just go and open a new web page, and I will just paste that into the YouTube, and you will see my video start playing, and the students will just hit play. I'm not going to hit play now. They will just play, and then you can see here, if you provided a short description, that will appear here. I haven't done that, but if you would recall, if we said in the first screen, it said a brief description of what the video entails, so that you can also put in in that step, but the important aspect for me is now that this is available on this platform. Alright, and that brings me to the end of the presentation. I will now share the link with you guys again via email.